Hey gang, welcome back to DashPay Magazine's Steem Technical Analysis Update. I'm Aaron, and I wanted to thank you very much for watching our last video. It's such a pleasure to do this. I really enjoy it. And I wanted to address some of the comments in the last video. There seemed to have been some question about what technical analysis is, what charting is in the last video. And I want to be clear that it's not seeing into the future. It's not claiming to know what's going to happen. What it is it's a tool, and it allows us to define risk and reward and basically keep our heads in an otherwise really emotional endeavor, which is trading. And I'll give you an example of that. So last time we were looking at this bull flag. It's still forming, and I'm going to show you another view of it that just it aligns perfect. This is really textbook on how these things operate. But if you can see, you can look here on this flag, the flag portion of it. If the price were to drop below the trough, which is the low point on this candle, that would give us indication that what we're looking at, the flag pattern failed. So we know that we have to look for something else, that it's not going to break to the upside, or at least not in the way that we thought it was going to do. So that, it's not all roses. They could happen that way. On the other end, if it breaks north, then it gives us a price target where we can sell. We can go long here or somewhere in here, and it gives you a target at which that you can place a sell. And that, over the long run, having that statistical advantage will be the difference between successful traders and not. So that's all that is. It's just a tool to use if you're going to be trading the markets. So just to recap, last time, this was the long-term downtrend that was broken from the beginning of the contract, and it broke on this candle right here. And how bull flags work is that we have a really strong uptrend, or it could be a downtrend because they work the other way around. But in this case, we have a really strong uptrend, and how we do it is we measure from the candle that it broke the previous trend to the top of the flag here. And I just happened to calculate that. That's these are just rough numbers because the charting package is not. It just doesn't allow you to get precisely accurate. But in general, we broke at about 0.001067, and the high of this, we definitely know that's 0.0075, which gives us about 0.00643 in vertical movement here. And what you do is, whenever this breaks to the north, you just take that calculation, which is 0.00643, add it to where you break here, and that'll give you a target up to the top here about where to place a sell order. And that's all it does. It gives us a target to look for. And there's some other technical things here that I want to point out. Our relative strength index, the RSI, is way down here now at 62.77, meaning it's not overbought any longer. And we have fuel for another run to the north should we decide to go that way. I think we are, because I'm going to show you this next graph chart, and it's just textbook. I prefer using TradingView to do charting. It's just a better package. But as I'm sure you know, and this is using the Poloniex exchange, that just started trading a few days ago, so there's not a lot of data. But you can see here the flag portion of it is absolutely textbook perfect. What you usually have is so the trend was up that started forming the flag, and then you have the banner of the flag actually sloping back down. And when we break, it'll break on this top line. And just to recap, we're looking for, so if it were to break here today, just for instance, you would add 0.00643 to that total, and you would get what your price target is. So that's all how that works. It's just helps when you're trying to make decisions. So yeah, I don't want to keep you too long. Wish you a happy Sunday. Thanks for joining me. I fully expect this to break north, but again, anything can happen. But when you have a pattern like this, you at least have some parameters of what you're expecting. So again, thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.